they have a chance to call a strike against the league. Now, no strike has been deliberately brought against the league because there are several players that is holding out. Many people a few weeks ago was pointing fingers at yours truly, Caitlin Clark. Now, that was the internet, and that was the naysayers. Now, no WNBA players came forward to let us know who was holding out, but I'm here to tell you, we still don't know who was holding out. Now, with that being said,
what if I told you that the WNBA is panicking? Team USA just imploded from within, and Caitlin Clark said something quite powerful. It changed everything suddenly. This is not a rumor. This is not exaggeration. This was the moment when the entire system failed. Stay with me because what you're about to hear will explain why coaches resigned, players were cut, millions were lost, and Caitlin Clark walked away with it all. They benched her and mistrust her. They attempted to control her. And then Nike stepped in. Millions followed. And now, those who had pushed her aside were battling for their jobs.
And Clark's ad being one of the more viral things we've seen in a long time. Like if you look at the Instagram post on Nike, as far as I'm aware, the Instagram post has like 30 million views, which is, again, absolutely bonkers.
The story concludes with power transferring permanently. It started quietly, behind closed doors. Team USA made decisions that they believed no one would challenge. Cuts were coming. Veterans felt nervous. Younger stars appeared nervous. But a single name altered everything. Caitlin Clark. Instead of constructing around her, they benched her. There is no explanation or respect, only quiet. Fans took notice quickly. The media dismissed it, but insiders realized something was very wrong. It wasn't basketball anymore. This was political. At the same time, something horrific was taking place behind the scenes. Sponsors were nervous. The ratings were unstable. Investors began asking questions that no league likes to hear.
There, bro. It gotta be. Could you imagine being a WNBA owner and you're sitting there like, damn, year after year after year, well, hell, it's just turning into a tax write-off at this point because they haven't turned a profit. Then greatness came, which is Caitlin Clark. Now, Caitlin Clark comes, everybody forget the last 30 damn years. How is that? Now y'all want revenue sharing, profit sharing. To me, this is just me. Why don't y'all just get y'all money and play basketball? So you went from not making $1 million to potentially making $1 million max cap. They've talking about offer you $500,000 guaranteed.
Is this sustainable? Financial pressures become more than just a whisper. According to reports, some investors began to withdraw, and then the unimaginable happened. What if the WNBA cannot survive this era? Caitlin Clark planted a bomb right in the midst of the commotion. Team USA benched her, but Nike crowned her. A gigantic new advertisement went viral. Not simply marketing, but a message. Caitlin Clark was no longer merely a player. She represented the face, the brand, and the future. Millions watched, reacted, and followed the money. This was more than simply a transaction. It was validation. Everyone who had disregarded her suddenly appeared incredibly small. Then came the interview. Calm, confident, and in control. And then she stated it, not loudly or angrily, but powerfully. She stated it clearly. She understood her worth. She understood what she deserved. She wasn't begging anyone anymore. The internet erupted.
The media right deal is going to look because viewership is down. My viewership's still down. Certain creators getting their views back, but the audience so wishy-washy, hell, make you not even want to cover the W. I just got to be for real. Make me not even want to cover the W. Now let's look up the WNBA profits for this past year. It states the WNBA is generally not profitable out the gate. As soon as you type this in on Google, they're not profitable. The WNBA is operating at a significant annual loss, subsidized by the NBA, with estimates of losses ranging from 10 million to 50 million.
Clips went viral. Headlines followed, and the pressure was focused precisely where it hurt the most. That's when everything came apart. Tensions flared within Team USA. The players were bewildered. Staff were divided. Then it occurred. The coach has resigned. Not peacefully, not graciously, but gone. The benching judgment is now impossible to justify. The story changed instantly. Caitlin Clark was not the source of the problem. It was a system. People lost their employment. Reputations were damaged. Decisions made in ego now had real effects. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark kept winning. More deals, more support, and more power. They benched her once she was ready. Now she was untouchable. This wasn't about a single player. This was about control versus reality.
It's been one day, but what did you see from her so far? Have you had conversations with her about how she can, continue to kind of get acclimated to USA basketball after being auctioned? Wow.
Yeah, so this is the first time I've coached Caitlin or spent any time with her was today. She's a terrific player, really locked in and focused. The conversation I had with her pre-practice was that this is going to be one of the most fun experiences she's had because everyone at this level loves the game, like a lot.
That's right off for the owners. With reported losses around 10 million annually, historically, and potentially 40 to 50 million in 2024. Revenue has increased significantly with projections near 100 million to 200 million, but expenses remain higher, keeping it in the red, guys. There is no saving the W. They've been running negative. The league should have been gone. The WNBA is bankrupt. They're bankrupt, bro, and they need to file chapter something. At this point, the owners is trying. I get owners that they're trying to get y'all something, but at this point, y'all acting like
legacy versus evolution, fear vs the future. Caitlin Clark did not disrupt the system. She revealed it, and once exposed, there was no turning back. They attempted to slow her down. They attempted to quiet her. Instead, they established her empire. The league is evolving. Team USA is changing, and power has shifted forever, whether they like it or not. If you think Caitlin Clark changed the game forever, hit like. If you believe Team USA made a huge error, please comment below. And if you want the true tales they don't want you to hear, subscribe right away because this is Melida.